Welcome to the Letting Go live stream. This is the Course in Miracles series. Today we're on lesson 205. We're going to be reviewing I Want the Peace of God. Is that what you've been wanting? Have you been wanting the peace of God? Oh, maybe sometimes, but so much I want the dream. I want the house. I want the partner. I want the money. I want this, that, this, that, this, that. What do I think that's all going to bring me? Is there some idea that that stuff is going to bring me happiness when happiness is all there is in truth? Is that going to bring me peace when peace is all there is in truth? So here I go from shifting illusion to shifting illusion to shifting illusion. Maybe it's here. Maybe happiness is here. Maybe happiness is here. Maybe peace is here. Maybe peace is here. And that's okay. The idea with this lesson as it was presented in 185 before the review was that just be open. What are you seeking in your heart? What is it that you want? No need to hide any of this seeking with the this and that and this and that. Could you just look at this and that and this and that? And is that what you really want? Do you really want more of an illusion, or do you want the peace of God? For with the peace of God, which you already have, if you should sincerely request it, you can move through illusions unbound by, is this illusion good? Is this illusion bad? And just be in the peace of God with whatever shows up. What you request will be given you. What you sincerely seek will be found. So to want the peace of God is to lay illusions aside, and maybe illusions still show up, though it matters not, for you have the peace of God. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. So all these illusions have to do with what the body's going to do with the illusions. That's what it seems like to me anyway. Could be wrong. So to separate from the body, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. No, I want body stuff. Oh, I want that person. I want that job. I want that car. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, ego. You can still have that stuff, but can we do that from a platform of power and peace, the platform that God has made us on? And whether that stuff happens or not, could we be okay? Yes, I think so. I think so. If the peace of God is what we really want. And it says here, the peace of God is everything I want. The peace of God is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function in my life, while I abide where I am not at home. So while I'm here, where I'm abiding while I'm not at home, all of my living, the purpose is the peace of God. That this is the end I seek through all this wandering and illusion. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. So let's do some letting go. And again, could you take it easy as we go through this? It's okay that there's these ego wants and desires and illusions that have to do with the valuation of things for the body, the devaluation of things for the body, the goods, the bads, the rights, the wrongs, and just coming back to I want the peace of God. Lesson 205, letting go. Here we go. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. The peace of God is everything I want. The peace of God is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function and my life, while I abide where I am not at home. I want the peace of God. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. But I still want this. I still want this. I still want that relationship, that special relationship. I still want that money. I want that money. That money is where my peace and happiness lie. So could you just notice, could you open up and see what your heart is calling for? If you didn't judge it, didn't moralize about it, could you see if there's any seeking for some kind of illusory temporary happiness? And guess what that comes with? The potentiation of misery and suffering. And so could you just open up to the ego's transitory desires and just see what is it that you want in place of the peace of God, or thinking that the peace of God lies in it? I want that house. I want that money. I want that body to rub against. Oh, anything's fine. What comes up for you? And could you just notice the wantingness of that? How does that feel? Could you allow yourself to just feel the wantingness? Let the thoughts drift by as best you can. And just feeling that feeling, wherever it is, whatever it seems to be. And could you let that feeling go? Let go of chasing dream. Doesn't mean you won't get it in the dream. Would you let it go? Let go of chasing this in the dream. When could you let go? And just want the peace of God. Might still have all kinds of fun things happen in the dream for the ego. Doesn't mean it's not going to occur. Coming back to a focus. What I really want here in this dream, which is what frees me from the dream, is the peace of God. I am not a body. I am free. I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. And just noticing any of these desires that the body wants, the ego wants, the separate wants, without judgment or moralization about it. Oh, yes, it wants that, it wants that, it wants that. And if you are not a body, does that which has no body want any of that? Does something without a body want any of that? Does the peace of God lack that? And could you just release? Would you release? When could you release? I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. The peace of God is everything I want. The peace of God is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek. I want the peace of God. Wait, but what about that? The body wants that. The ego wants that. Oh, without judging or moralizing, just witnessing. The ego desires, they're not bad, they're not good, they're just what they are, aren't they? I want the house, I want the relationship, I want the rubbing of bodies, I want the money, money, money. And just noticing without attacking. Love does not attack, does it? Could you just notice these things that the ego or the body might desire? And does that which is not a body desire anything, any of this stuff? Does that which is not a body need anything in the illusion, any of this stuff? Does the peace of God lack anything in the illusion? And could you allow surrendering? Just turning all of this over. Would you surrender? Just give up anything you don't need. It doesn't mean you won't witness it in the illusion. Just could you give it up since it's irrelevant? You don't have to. Would you surrender? Chasing dreams. You may still have dreams. Just could you surrender chasing them? Give it up. And have the peace of God. Be that which is not a body. Being free of the dream and chasing it. Doesn't mean you won't dream anymore. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. While I abide here where I am not at home, the peace of God is everything I want. The peace of God is my one goal. And but wait, the body, the seeming body, this seeming ego wants to be special, wants to be noticed by other seeming bodies and egos. Or what is it that it wants for you? Oh, it'll be safe if it has enough money and that nice house and that job. Nothing wrong with any of that. Can you just notice any of these things that might be wanted by a body or an ego that you've been somehow identifying with? And does love judge any of that as good or bad? Does peace have an opinion on that? And does that which has not a body have need for any of that? Does the peace of God lack any of that or have need for it? And could you let go of valuing that which is unnecessary? It doesn't mean it won't happen. Would you let go of valuing it, chasing it, making whether you're happy or not about that? When could you let go of what is largely irrelevant to that which has no body, which is irrelevant to the peace of God? I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. That's the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, the peace of God. Oh, but where has the body, the ego, thought peace was somewhere in this dream, to be found in this dream? Maybe it's over here in that person. Maybe it's over here in this green paper and these metal discs. Maybe it's here in this medicine. That's where peace is. So just notice, is there anything that this body or ego has been chasing, thinking that happiness will be there in the dream with that? Peace will be there in the dream with that? And does love really care one way or another what the body goes for, chases after, what the ego thinks will bring it happiness or not? Is that relevant to love? Would love be okay either way? And does that which has no body need any of this stuff in the dream that the body chases, the ego chases? Does that which have no body really care one way or another? Does the peace of God lack another body, lack some paper and metal, some numbers in a computer? Does the peace of God have need for medicine? And does the peace of God judge any of that? And could you allow yourself just to release any valuing of what is valueless? It's fine if it happens, fine if it doesn't. It's just a dream. Would the peace of God, not bound by a body, release any sense of lacking something, happiness here, not there, misery and suffering possible? Would the peace of God release that? When could that which has no body just release any chasing things in a dream? Just when could you release? I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. I want the peace of God. If the peace of God is everything I want, the peace of God is my one goal, the aim of all my living here, the end I seek, my purpose and my function and my life, while I abide where I am not at home. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And so perhaps you can go through this dream recognizing its irrelevance to you. The valuations the ego or a body might put on things, could that just be irrelevant to you? Could you, who has the peace of God, discover the relative irrelevance of all of this stuff, not needing to attack it, not needing to chase it, to protect it? Could that which has no body just let go, witnessing the dream while it's like this, witnessing the dream while it's like that, loving what is in the peace of God? Well done releasing, and have the best day you can. Thanks for joining us.